Okay, we are back, and now my ship is not moving. I can still move around the galaxy. We're in a dark part of the galaxy here, so I'm not gonna. Well, there's the sun right there, so I'm not gonna really see much. But I need to get the fuck out of here. So anyway, one thing I didn't say in the last video is I didn't talk about my ship. I have a kind of a mediocre ship. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go to my system map. I don't have like a shitty ship, but I don't have an awesome ship either. I'm sure if I didn't take a 3-month break of playing this game, I would have had more money to buy better ships. But I got a medium hauler, and it ain't so bad. It does well in combat, and it has a big like cargo hold, so I can carry shit around too, make money that way. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna land, if it's not too far away. We're gonna land at this little orbital right here. I have on my ship, I have this what the fuck? 1 second. I bought this little device that lets me dock. Set the waypoint. Like I don't have to manually dock, and it's pretty fucking awesome. Because like this orbital I'm about to go to, it's a pain in the ass to try to dock if you're not if you don't have your autopilot. Sorry, I'm distracted here. Okay, now I got it.
Frameshift drive charging.
So basically, you're so far away from all these different planets, right?
4, 3,
So you can go like 300 miles per hour and just like fly around, capture junk, but then you go into this other mode, which is called a frame shift drive or whatever, and it allows you to go fast, and it's not warp speed. Like this isn't necessarily a warp speed because I'm going to a planet and I gotta slow the fuck down. And so there's 3 different types of speed in this game. So now whenever you get close to a planet or like an orbital, which is, you'll see what this is in a second, you can see I'm at like 80 70 light seconds away or whatever. And I think once that gets to around 1, it goes into miles or something. I just watched the number. I gotta slow down though. And remember, I'm still in that frame shift drive bullshit. But at a certain point where you see that 22, 21 light seconds, that will change to, I think, miles or whatever. I think that's just telling you how far away you are, not how fast you're going, which is probably obvious to you, but I'm new to all this shit. Well, I mean, I played this game before, but I'm new because I just started playing again. And there's been a lot of changes. At the bottom left too, you can kind of see where you need to be to safely get out of that really fast speed that you're going, and so where those orange bars have to go into the blue, but it all kind of works out if you just follow the speed limit. And it's like where that circle in the center is on the right hand side, you'll see that's like kind of my throttle. And so this orbital is actually circling a planet. Make it a little bit faster here. And I think the next thing we'll do after I land here is we'll go to, we'll actually land on a planet. Give that a shot again. Sorry about all the coughing. Yeah, I think it's at 0.10 light seconds is where it transfers over to, there it is, yep. Million miles or something. I don't know what the fuck that means. I just know that once that gets to about 7 or something, actually, I gotta slow down more because I'm still a little bit farther away, but you'll see this indicator come up and say, you know, to get off a frame shift drive. And right now, just my standard basic keyboard, it's the J shortcut. See, I'm still going a little. I'm sure I could go a little bit faster, but I don't want to overshoot this thing. But once you get to a certain distance, right about, almost there. There. Now I hit J, and it's going to automatically pretty much get me within like 10 kilometers of the ship. And it takes a lot longer now since the last time I played it. Before, it used to happen right away. But now, I don't know. But if you're going really fast, you can still slow down your ship. You can, but it's like, it kind of like makes your knocks your ship out for a minute. Because you're stopping so suddenly and you're not following protocol. But this is like the safe way of doing it. If you're at a certain speed and a certain distance. But it works kind of differently for planets. But you can also get captured by other ships, like as you're going warp speed or whatever. And they'll slow you down, you gotta fight them off or submit. I think at 7.50 kilometers is kind of where you have to be in order to make your autopilot like dock automatically. So first thing you have to do is look over to your contacts, find whatever you're near, and you have to request docking. And once they grant it, and once you're at no speed, you know, you're not moving, it'll automatically, the auto docking will automatically work. And now you can just sit back, relax, and just look at the orbital. But as you can see right here, there's some other ships that are easier to get into, but this one, it's a fucking pain. I'm looking up right now. I don't know if I can land on that planet, so we'll have to find another one. But we'll get in here and I'll show you like sort of the menu and again, the soundtrack for this game is fucking incredible. Again, sorry, this game will definitely run good on your computer. I'm running on a laptop and I'm at max settings right now, so you'll be fine. And of course, you can do this manually, and if you choose to do that, it creates space for you to put another module where the auto docking module would be. But I'm just lazy, and I get frustrated easily with trying to land a fucking ship. So I just bought the thing. But so from here, you know, so now you're inside the ship. You can't get out though. But who knows? Maybe in future updates you'll be able to walk around. But from here, you can enter the hangar, or you can go to Starport Services. But either way, if you go to Starport Services, which again, for some reason, I don't know if it's my computer, but it takes forever for menus to come up right now. But, so now I can go here and I can refuel. So I gotta refuel my ship. And then over here is like the commodities market where you can, if you have anything, you can buy and sell and trade. So if you know one star system needs water and you come here and you see that water, you'll be able to like sell it in that other system for, you know, a lot of money. And once you click on it, you know, it tells you like the supply and the demand. So, you know, if you know, like right here, the demand is this. So if you know, I think this is how it works, but you know, if you had another star system and you remember this place needs hydrogen fuel, you go grab that shit, come back, you make a lot of money off of it. But I haven't really fucked with that so much. So, mission board. So you go here and you can pick all these missions, and some of them make a lot of money, some of them don't. But as with most things, a higher, like this isn't a lot of money right here, so you're gonna waste all this time just to make 17,000 credits, whereas you could do like an assassination mission to kill, you know, kill this dude and get 110,000 bucks. But this game really fucking gets complicated too, so because there's some missions you can do for like $1 million, and it gets complicated because I don't even fucking remember if I know how to get to it. Is it? I think I know how to do it. Right here. Oh, right here. Galactic powers. If you click on this, it shows you, like right now, it's showing that I'm pledged to Felicia Winters, and you know, this is the galaxy. So you can click on this, and you know, it tells you about this woman. Then you can, and it's been a long fucking time since I've done this, so I don't remember how to do all of it. but you know, talks about her expansion, the rating, her preparation, like how good she is. And the more involved you get with this, the better you can get at this game, because you can make more money and rank quicker because you'll know what to do. And I was getting to that point before I stopped playing the game, but you know, it's going to take a while before I get back into it. But there's a lot of features. Let me go back there real quick. Yeah, like, I think I already clicked on her. Yeah, I already went there, so we'll go here. When you click on this, this is like the, you know, whether you're in solo mode or multiplayer mode, it shows you all the updates that's going on in the universe, which is kind of cool. So even if you're not in multiplayer, like, you can still be up to date, and you can click all these news links. And then, I didn't mean to fucking exit, come on. What's happening? There it is. And then right here, this middle one, it shows you all the different people. You know, it shows who you're pledged to, and it shows you like how good people are doing. Who am I pledged to? This woman right here. So she's no, she's doing too well. I don't know. In fact, I don't even know what I'm not even sure what half this shit means, but I know it kind of plays on like Democratic versus Independent versus Republican or whatever. And so you can follow different people, and but you have to remember when you go into the galaxy map here. Give me 1 second. And God, again, I'm sorry, but I forget. There's a way to look at. There's a look at. Yeah, see right here. So I click on this power play, and I zoom out. Like, this is the entire galaxy right here, right? So I'm zooming out. All the shit that's happening around me. Now, in multiplayer, people have gone all over the place and found stars. But right here, all this shit, this is just this huge cluster right here. This is how fucking big the map is. And then you go, right, keep zooming in, keep zooming in, keep zooming in, keep zooming in. Bum, 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 and this is a solar system. That's how fucking big it is. But you see all these different colors are all different factions, so you got to be careful. If your allegiance is in the green, you know, and you're in the red, you could be attacked, or you know, it depends. So, so that's that. But I won't go too far into it because I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. But this is a new thing for me. Oh, not power contact. Get the fuck out of there. Passenger lounge, and here, if you have a ship and you put like a passenger, whatchamacallit, in, you can bring passengers to people, and as you can see, there's a lot more money to be made off of, you know, delivering passengers, like $5 million to deliver this person. But then you got to think, well, what can happen to me? Can I get captured? And some ships you can destroy no fucking problem, and some ships will fuck you up. Contacts, I'm not. Oh yeah, you can like, you get the black market. You can get your bonds, and if somebody attacks you and you blow them up, you can claim, like right here. Somebody tried to kill me and I killed them, so I can claim this bounty. It's only 10,000 credits, but it's not so it's not much. But anyways, universal cartographics. I don't remember seeing this either. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, I do remember this. So basically, you can get like a scanner for all the systems. Well, not for all the system. You have a scanner, and every time you get to a system, you can scan that system. Now, even if like you can, if you travel far enough, you can scan and be the first person in the game to discover that object, and that system will be named after you, right? But if you're new to the game, you can still scan systems even if somebody else already discovered them first. And the more you scan, and the better your scanner is, the more you're going to pick up. You can come here after a while to Universal Cartographics, and you can end up selling all this shit. And you can make some good money here. I can't do it for now. In the crew lounge, this is pretty much, I think this is, I'll have to look into that, I don't remember. Actually, let's go to Starport Services again. Sorry I'm boring you with this shit. But you can also hire people. I don't have a ship capable of attaching a fighter within my ship, but you can hire people to be on your ship with you. So if you get attacked, they'll get in these little tiny fighter ships and fly out and attack for you. But I can't do that with mine. But Advanced maintenance, like repair, restock, fuel store. Outfitting is where you can go in your ship. You'll actually be able to see my ship right now. Let me take a drink of my 7th fucking energy drink for you. Yeah, for you. Not everyone that's watching 4J, because he wanted to see these videos. I keep forgetting that a lot of people are going to watch this, and I'm talking to one specific person. But yeah, this is my ship. It's got little guns on it and shit. So this is where you can like put your guns and your utility shit and optional shit. And this is where you can decide, like, do I want a cargo rack or do I want to put, say, you know, instead of do I want to put a fuel scoop? Fuel scoops are cool because when you go close to a star, this fuel scoop will refill your fuel tank. So if you're doing long distance shit, that's, you know, you need that. And you got all those cool things like the surface scanners, the stellar body scanners, which I have a lot of the scanner shit. But I want to have to research all this again so I can know what's best for me, because I have an interstellar scanner, I have a surface scanner, but I don't think I have a stellar body scanner. And I think I need that so I can scan planets. I don't fucking know. But anyway, but the last thing, which is kind of cool, is the shipyard. This is where I'll show you some other ships, and then we'll go out and land on a fucking planet. Okay, so here there's only 5 ships, and again, it might take a while for the graphics to load, but the Sidewinder is like the ship that you start with, and it's not that great, because, you know, it's the one you start with. Then you have, oh, that's not what I wanted. The Eagle is good, but it's a fighter ship. It doesn't go very far, and it can't carry a load, but if you want to attack other ships and you want to do that kind of stuff, this is a ship you want. The Hauler, it's good. It can be a good fighter. I've used it, but it carries a lot of shit. The Adder is, let me see it, because I think I've owned most of the lesser ones. Like I've owned this one, and I didn't mind this one either. The Viper's a good ship because it's more of a fighter than my ship, and less of a cargo ship. And mine's more of a cargo, less of a fighter, but mine's still pretty badass, and mine does have advantages. Mine's slower, but the guns are better, or you can have the guns in better places. But the Viper's decent. The Sidewinder is not, yeah, that's not the one I have. There's a lot more ships in this game, but it depends on where you're at. Anyway, so let's get the fuck out of here. Let's find a planet to land on. So let's go to the galaxy map. And once you map out systems, they'll be unlocked for you, so you can look at them from far away and decide if you want to land there or not. Like a 30-second delay. Actually, let me go back to this, because that's going to confuse me. Alright, so see, I can't look at the system map because I don't have data, but I can purchase exploration data. So I can purchase that, and now I can look at the system. So you don't, and it's just a fucking sun. I can't land on a sun. What the fuck? Spent $40 on that just to find out it's just a sun. So I hit the map button again. Be patient with me. Alright, it's here. Oh, I get to purchase some more shit. Nice. Alright. First discovered by anger management. Well, I can't. I don't know if I can land there. I don't think there's anything there that I can land on. Yeah, you can click on it, but yeah, I can't do anything here. I mean, I could still land on this planet, but I can't land on a base. But I do have a thing that I can drive around in, but unfortunately for you, I don't know how to do that because it's been a while again. So, hold on. We'll find something. There might have to be a few jumps that we'll have to make, but we'll find a planet. Oh, it's here. Alright. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, what the fuck's down here? Oh, it's right here. Alright. Let's see. 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 Let not exit this time. Oh, sweet, a planet. I'm gonna land on this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... Oh, it's some laboratory. So I'm gonna go to the Bogdan something laboratory. And I'm gonna set my waypoint. And I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. So the thing is like you can autopilot into the ship, but you can't autopilot out. And most of the ships are easy to get out of, but they're not, because you can just go up. But this one's a little more of a pain in the ass. So every time I take off, I do my up thrusters and then just hit my landing key. And when you get up, then I'm pretty much gonna go right here. And you can see on the left and the right, you'll see green and red. Oh yeah, you want to slow down. You don't want to speed. You'll get shot. And you have to get out of here within a certain amount of time. But always go out the green side because there could be another ship coming. Green means go out that side essentially. Okay, so now I gotta wait. If you look at the bottom right, you're gonna see mass lock. That means, actually, you know what? So when I clicked on that waypoint on that planet, what happened essentially was it just sent me to a waypoint directly to that. And with some ships, I would have been able to do that. But here, I actually have to set a waypoint, not directly to the planet. I have to actually take these other waypoints because, you know, I can only travel so far. So, all right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Here we go. Yeah, I'm probably making it seem more complicated than it is because I'm tired and I'm trying to relearn a game and I'm trying to talk. And it's really not that hard. Yeah, right now I'm just basically running it off my keyboard. I don't know where my little gamepad that I had. I don't know where it went. The dog got it. It's in the backyard probably. Alright, so I have to... There you are. Again, if I had a bigger ship capable of jumping 22 light years, I could have gone straight to that planet. I think right now the furthest I can go is like 15 light year, and I don't know why that is. I don't know what makes it so.
4, 3,
you know, you can't go that far in smaller ships. Because if you have the fuel to get there, you know, why would you have to go shorter distances? But I guess it's just the frame shift drive thing. It's like how big you can. I don't know how, like on bigger ships maybe you can get better versions of light speed jumpers or something. I don't know space shit, so I'm just kind of making it up as I go. All I know is that there's no gravity in space because everything would be falling.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm just kidding. $5 says that Jeremy or Brian edit that other part out where I said I was just kidding.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
That'd be some funny hate mail to get. I think Ray Comfort said there. Somebody said something like that once. Said there's no gravity in space. I was like, how does... I don't know. People are so die hard. Like, they're so dead set on being wrong. And they are so proud of it, too. It is like, they're so fucking proud of it. I don't get it. Oh, that's that bigger sun. And Oh, I better get the fuck out of there. I think I'm where I need to be. Yeah, this is that system. So, let me get to my system real quick. And you can hear, like, whenever you get to your final destination, you can hear, yep, you can hear if you're close. Now, I'm going to click here. You go to my laboratory. And, where the fuck are you? Alright. Now, I'm still going really fucking fast, so I have to pay attention to, like, the numbers. So, I'm like almost 2,000 light years out. Or light seconds, I mean. So I got time, I can still go fast. But this is my favorite part of the game, is when you're coming to a ship and you hear the music playing in the piano. So I'm going to shut up for a second so you can hear it, and I'm going to watch these numbers. Oh, I'm getting a message telling me that the servers are going to be down again in 5 minutes for a restart. So, if the game just cuts out, I'll make another video where I'm actually on the planet. But I'm getting close, so I might be able to pull this off. Yeah, when you buy a ship, you have to have insurance, and you have to have enough money to be able to pay off the ship. Because otherwise, if you don't, if your insurance is like $1 million and you only have $900,000 and your ship blows up, you have to start off with your little basic ship again. So you always want enough. So if like the servers crash, my ship crashes, I'll be fine. Now I gotta slow down. Again, I'm new at this whole landing thing, and there's like there's certain phases you have to go through. I'm still kind of figure that out. I know exiting I kind of have. You just go fast and you hit that little escape vector and you're good. But entering, you have to get to a certain point, and you'll see. We'll do this together. Man, I already thought they shut the fucking servers down. If this game ran a lot smoother, I'd probably be more willing to play online. And maybe I'll do it if I get this game for the PlayStation. And you can turn all this shit off, by the way, like the rings around the planets. You can turn that off. I just keep them on just so I can kind of get a reference point. But alright, I'm getting close. I can just make out the planet, I think. Obviously, those little lights coming out are either bots or players. Like, even though you're in solo mode, I think there are other players in the games that it will run into. I think, I don't know how it works. I know it's not like true solo mode, because again, you still interact with the universe. But I do think there are players in the game in solo mode, but just there's so little of them, though. I think. All right, so with the planets, when you land on them, you won't have like the distance blue marker. You get close to it, and then that's really it. But I still have to slow down a lot, I think. And there are times when I land right where I need to on the planet to get to wherever base that there is. But then there are times I have to fly all the way around the planet because I missed my mark or something. Alright, I'm still getting really fucking close. I don't think I have to slow down yet. I think I have to, like, wait till I hit the atmosphere. Then it tells me to slow down. And I think the laboratory's on the other side. Oh, I'm so fucking nervous right now. And at some point you'll see like a blue ring around the planet, so it'll tell you you're about to enter this certain space. Yeah, there it is. God, I wish I could remember. I don't even know if my trajectory is fine. Like, maybe I'm going too steep. But I think I'll be fine. I kind of would rather land away from wherever I'm trying to go to, and not right on top of it too. So it's like a more of a smoother transition. So here we go. Let's see what happens. $5 says the server's got us off. Alright, so now this little pop-up comes up. Shows how far away I am from something. I'm not sure what that means. But I'm probably going to fucking slow down. Now, it might get a little choppy here, but I noticed there...
Orbital flight engaged.
Okay, orbital flight engaged. But I know it was a lot choppier and before I stopped playing it, but I think they made some graphical improvements, so it's not as choppy. Alright, so I'm in orbital flight, which means I'm in the planet's fucking whatever, gravity vector sphere. Fuck. These kids are calling it nowadays. But once I get under this yellow line, I think it's going to give me the option to get out of that frame shift drive or whatever. See, I'm going to have to study up on what all this shit means on the HUD, because I think I'm doing it right based on how I'm coming in, but I'm not sure. What the... Ah, so close, so close. We'll get it again in the next video. I'll make sure to start recording when I'm at the planet.